चलो exercise 8A. Exercise 8A we have started. Okay, so two things we have learned. X% means x upon 100. Okay, now fourth one, find the value of the following. Find the value of first 5% of rupees 350. 5% of rupees 350. So go step by step. What do you mean by 5%? X%? So 5 upon 100. Then off means multiplication. Rupees 350. Simplify this. X% means x upon 100. Off means multiplication. Rupees 350. You can cancel 1 0 with this 0. Then 5 ones are 5. 5 twos are 10. Yes. So what is left? Rupees 35 upon 2, which is same as rupees 17.5. Yes. Rupees 17.5, or this is same as rupees 17 is to 1 by 2. 17 is to 1 by 2 is 17.5. So this is the answer. Yes. Is it clear? Chalo. Next, 10% of 40.400.40. 10% of 400. 10% of 400.40 rupees. Rupees 400.40. 40%. So go step by step. X% means x upon 100. So 10 upon 100. Off means multiplication. Rupees 400.40. Okay. Now these two 0 I cannot cancel. These two 0 I cannot cancel. If there are two zeros there, then I can cancel. These two zeros we cannot cancel with this. So what we do? We cancel 1 0. So what is left? Rupees 400.40 upon 10. Correct? Now whenever denominator you have 10 then you have to shift the decimal to the left. Shift the decimal 1 0. So shift decimal to the left 1 digit. So what is that? Yes, what is that, my dear? Rupees 40.040. This is the answer. This is same as rupees 40.04. After decimal 0 has no value. 40.0. So x% of y means x upon 100 into y. Rupees 40.04. Rupees 40.04. Let me see. If it is difficult, I will solve. Otherwise, I will give homework. Let me see. Chalo. Next is one easy one. I will give homework. 1% of 500 rupees. 1% of 500 rupees. So this you will do. Okay. Can you tell me orally what is the answer? Yes, orally answer. 1 upon 100 into 500. 100 5s are 500. Answer is 5. Yes. Answer is 5 rupees. 12 is to 1 by 2%. 12 is to 1 by 2% of 80 kg. Of 80 kg. 12 is to 1 by 2% of 80 kg. Yes. What they first you convert mixed fraction into improper fraction. 12 is to 1 by 2 means 25 by 2%. 25 by 2% of 80 kg. Go step by step. What do you mean by x%? X upon 100 or x upon 100, or you can say x divided by 100. So 25 by 2 I can write 25 by 2 divided by 100. Yes or no? Upon 100 is same as divide by 100. Off means multiplication. 80 kg. Okay. So remember this, when you divide by 100, percentage sign is removed. 25 by 2%, when we divide by this by 100, percentage sign will be removed. Let us see. Now we convert division into multiplication. So that will be, we take reciprocal. We take reciprocal of 100, 1 upon 100 into 80 kg. Let us cancel the zeros of numerator with denominator. Here, 1 0 get cancelled. So what is left now? 25 by 2, 25 by 2 into 1 upon 10 into 8 kg. Now 8 and 10 also you can cancel. 5 2s are 10, 4 2s are 8. Then this 5 you can cancel, 25, 5 1s are 5, 5 5s are 25. So what is left? 5 into 1 into 4. Then this 2 and 4 you can cancel. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. So answer is 5 into 1 into 2 upon 1. 5 into 2. 10 upon 1. That is 10 kg. Yes? That is 10 kg. Yes. So answer is 2 into 1 into 5 into 1 into 2 upon 1 into 1 kg. 5 2s are 10 kg. 10 kg is the answer. 10 kg is the answer. Yes? Simple one. Then 5 by 8% of 600. This I am going to give homework. Okay? 5 by 8% of 600. So 5 by 8 divided by 100. 5 by 8% of rupees 600. Yes? So homework. Easy one. Okay? Then sixth one. 33 is to 1 by 3%. 33 is to 1 by 3% of 27 meter. Let me do it. 33 is to 1 by 3% of 27 meter. Yes, 33 is to 1 by 3% of 7 meter. 33 is to 1 by 3% of 7 meter. So first you convert mixed fraction into improper fraction. Whenever 100 upon 3. So whenever you convert mixed fraction, whenever you have mixed fraction, convert mixed fraction into improper fraction first. Step by step. We are doing this. So 33 is to 1 by 3 means 100 upon 3%. 100 upon 3% of 27 meter. What do you mean by x percent? Yes, what do you mean by x percent? X upon 100. So 100 upon 3, when we remove percentage, we have to divide by 100. Of means multiplication, 27 meter. So 100 upon 3. Then when we convert division into multiplication, we take reciprocal of second, 1 upon 100 into 27 meter. Yes. Now denominator 100 get cancelled with numerator 100. Then 3 1s are 3, 3 9s are 27. So answer is 9 meter. What is the answer? 9 meter. Yes. Answer is 9 meter. Very good. Okay. Yes. So the problem seems to be difficult, but it was very much easy. So only the thing is, you have to remember, my dear, where student make mistake. When you remove the percentage, you have to divide by 100. Even after dividing by 100, some of you are writing 100%, which is wrong. When you remove the percentage, then you have to divide by 100. Percentage sign will not be there. Now fifth one. Fifth one. In a class of 60 children. So draw this. This is my class. This is my class. Okay? This is my class. Class has children. Children means, what do you mean by children? Children means boys and girls both. Okay. Children means boys and girls both. Now we are given girls. We are given boys. Okay, we are given girls, we are given boys. Then children percent means it is 100% class. It is 100% class. Remember, boys and girls percentage together it will be 100%. That you remember. We are given in a class of 60 children. Okay, we are given 60 children total. 60 children. Boys and girls together 60. Boys and girls together it is 60. Okay. Boys and girls together 60. Then 30% are girls. 30% are girls. Find the number of boys. How many boys are there? Okay. So, 1 minute. So we write, see here, total it is 100%. Total it is 100%. Out of this 100%, 30% are girls. So remaining will be boys, no? Yes? Yes. So boys percentage will be 100%, 100% minus girls percentage. 100% minus girls percentage. So boys percentage is 100% minus girls percentage is 30%. So boys will be 70%. Boys will be 70%. Boys will be 70%. But percentage is not asked. It is asked how many boys are there, number of boys. So we calculate 70% of total number of students. Yes? Yes. We calculate 70% of children's. We calculate 70% of children's. So how you will calculate 70% of, because boys percentage we have got 100 minus 30, that is 70. 70% are boys, but that is percentage, not number of boys. We have to find how many. So we write number of boys. We write number of boys is equal to 70% of children's. It is very much clear, man. Number of boys is equal to 70% of children. Now you tell me 70% means, what is my 70%? Tell me. 70 upon 100. Then of means multiplication. How many children are there? 60. How? Not 60%. 60 children are there. So you simplify this. 1 0 get cancelled with this 0. 1 0 get cancelled with this 0. What is left? 7 into 6. What is left? 7 into 6. That is 42. Okay. So number of boys are 42. Number of boys are 42. You can verify your answer. How you will verify your answer, whether my calculation is correct? You add number of boys and girls. How many are boys? We have calculated 42. How many are girls? That is 30%, no? So total it will be 60. So this is the answer. Yes? So number of boys are 42. Suppose the question is how many are girls? Then yes. That is one method. But to find number of girls, total children are 60. 60 minus 42, that is 18. 18 are girls. That is one method. Or you can calculate 30% of 60. You will get 18. So it is not asked there. Only it is asked how many boys are there. So total percentage is 100. Percentage of girls was 30%. So remaining are boys. Boys are 70%. 70% of which 70% of total number of students. 70% of total number of students. Yes. To calculate girls, you will calculate 30% of 60. 18 you will get. Okay. Now let us do sixth one. In an election, two candidates A and B contested. A got 60% of votes. The total vote polls were 8,000. Okay. So election, there are votes. Total votes is 8,000. Out of these votes 8,000, there are two candidates A and B. There are two candidates A and B. A has got 60% of total vote, that is 8,000. So now what is asked? How many votes did each get? How many votes means you are given percentage. How many from percentage you have to calculate number. Number of votes A has got, number of votes B has got. So can you tell me what will be B percentage? Yes? Yes, tell me. 8,000 means 100%, my dear. So from 100%, A has got 60%. How much is B? No, what will be the percentage of B? Tell me. A has got 40%. A has got votes. Wait, no, my dear. Not 8,000. When we talk about percentage, it will be 100%. Okay. 40%. A has got votes 60%. Now B has got votes. That will be 100% minus 60%. 100% minus 60%. That is 40%. B has got 40%. B has got 40%. Total votes is 8,000. Total votes is 8,000. Now from percentage we can find number of votes. From percentage we can find number of votes. A percentage is 60, B percentage is 100 minus 60, that is 40. So A has got 60% of 8,000, B has got 40% of 8,000. You will get number of votes. Now you have to find the vote of each. Wait, no, my dear. Wait. We write number of votes A got is equal to, yes, tell me, what is the percentage of A? 60%. 60% of total votes. 60% of total votes. So that is 60% means 60 upon 100. Of means multiplication. Total votes are 8,000. So cancel two zeros. 1020. 80 into 60. That is 60 into 80. That is 4,800. So A has got votes. A has got votes 4,800. Now similarly you have to find the vote B has got. So number of votes B has got. And 4,800. 4,800 only I have written, my dear. Where I have written 50? Tell me. I have written 60 only. 60 into 80 it is. Where it is 8? Number of votes B has got. B has got 40%. 40% of, yes, mute the microphone. 40% of total votes. Mute the microphone. So 40% means 40 upon 100. Of means multiplication, 8,000 votes. So cancel two zeros. 3,200. board is clear, my dear. Yes, mute the microphone. Please mute the microphone first. You are not muting the microphone. We are not able to speak. So 40 into 80. If there is doubt, then only you ask. 40 into 80. That is 3200. Number of votes B has got. Number of votes B has got is equal to 3200. So this complete discussion. So A has got 4800 votes. B has got 3200 votes. Yes? Is it clear? Okay. Chalo, next. Next one, seventh one. A person saves 12% of his salary every month. If his salary is 2500, find his expenditure. So remember this. Salary is 2500 and salary is total percentage is 100%. Salary is 100%, remember. From salary, two things are done. One is expenditure, means we spend the salary. For example, your parents are working, they must be getting some salary. From that salary they spend on your education, on food items, they pay school fees, those comes in the expenditure. The things which we spend comes in the expenditure. After expenditure, whatever is left, that is called my savings. Okay. Now how much is saving? He saves 12%. So 12% is saving. So expenditure will be remaining. What will be remaining percentage? From 100%, 100% minus 12%. That is 88%. So 88% is expenditure. Okay, expenditure you write down. Expenditure is 88%. Expenditure is 100% minus 12%. That is 88%. Now we have to find the amount of expenditure. We have calculated percentage of expenditure. But now we have to calculate the expenditure in rupees, means amount of expenditure. We have to calculate the amount of expenditure in rupees. Here we have calculated, what we have calculated? We have calculated percentage of expenditure. We have calculated percentage of expenditure. Okay. So now we have to find the amount of expenditure. So we write amount of expenditure is what is the percentage of expenditure? 88%. 88% of income, total income, or income is same as salary. 88% of salary. What do you mean by 88%? Yes, tell me. 88 upon 100. Of means multiplication. Salary is 2500. Salary is rupees 2500. You cancel zeros of numerator with denominator. Two zeros get cancelled. So that is rupees 88 into 25. Multiply 88 and 25, you can multiply easily. 8 5s are 40. 8 5s are 40 plus 4, 44. 2 8s are 16. 70. 0 0. How much it is? 2200. Yes. So that is rupees 2200. So expenditure amount is rupees 2200. So amount of expenditure amount of expenditure is rupees 2200. Amount of expenditure is rupees 2200. Yes, clear? Yes. So remember, salary, from salary we spend amount. That spend amount is expenditure. And after spending the amount, whichever is left, that is saving. So salary is equal to expenditure plus saving. Salary is equal to expenditure plus saving. This formula remember. Then eighth one. Let us do eighth one. What is there in eighth one? Sita got 75% marks out of total. My dear, it is clear. Okay. So marks are 800. 800 is same as 100%. Remember this. 100% marks are 800. So from 800 marks she got okay, gained and lose. Okay, how many marks she lose? Okay, gain and lose. How many marks she gained? 75% marks. 75% marks she gained. So how much percentage she lose? Remaining will be, total is 100%. 100% minus 75%. 100% minus 75%, that is 25%. So she lose 25%. So we have to find this percentage in terms of marks. So Sita lose 25% marks. 25% marks. Okay. So now we write marks lost by Sita. Marks lost by Sita will be, yes, 25% of total marks. 25% of total marks. What do you mean by 25%? 25 upon 100. Of means multiplication. Total marks are 800. You can cancel. 2 zeros get cancelled. 25 into 8 will be 200. Yes. 25 into 8 will be 200. So she lose 200 marks. Out of 800, she lose 200 marks. Out of 800, she lose 200 marks. So Sita lost 200 marks. Okay. So 25 into 8, that is 200. So you will write Sita lost 200 marks. Sita lost 200 marks out of 800. See here, 1 minute. Let me explain you the concept. Using fraction. See, this is my total. Let me divide this into 4 parts. This is my 800. 800 I can divide into 2 parts. This is 200. This is 200. This is 200. This is 200. Correct? And each one is 25%. 25%, 25%, 25%, 25%. Yes. So how many percentage she has gained? 75. 75 means 25, 25 and 25. How much is left? 200 is left. So you can solve by this way also. Okay. Using fraction. Now ninth one. A shop worth rupees 25,000 was insured for 95% of its value. How much would the owner get in case of any mishappening? means the insurance amount. In case of mishappening, you get the insurance amount. And what is that insurance amount? Insurance amount is 95% of the 25,000. Okay. So ninth one. Ninth one is a shop worth. So shop cost, shop worth means shop value is 25,000. 25,000, correct? Then insured percentage. Insured percentage is, what is insured percentage? 95%. So when you get the insured amount in case of any untoward incidents, in case of any happening. Okay, so how much would the owner get in case any mishappening? So in case of any mishappening, in case of any, no need of that. In case of any mishappening, owner will get amount, owner will get insured amount, what will be that insured amount? Tell me. 95% of this, because 95% is the insured amount, no? Yes, 95% is the insurance amount. 95% is the insurance amount. Yes. So that will be 95% of shop price. So 95% means 95 upon 100 into shop price is 25,000. So cancel two zeros. So that is 95 into 250 rupees. 95 into 250 multiply. Chalo, and tell me. 95 into 250. Tell me the answer first. Tell me the answer first. Tell me the answer first. Huh? 660, 665. Wrong answer, my dear. What you're telling me? Wrong. Arre, 250 into 95 multiply, no? 250 into 95. Yes, 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10 plus 2 12. 9 0, 9 5s are 45. 9 2s are 18 plus 4 22. Let us see how much. 0 5 7 3 2 3 7 5 0. Yes. So shopkeeper will get 23,750. 23,750 amount in case any mishappening has occurred. Suppose fire catches in that shop. In case of that, he will get insured amount. What is insured amount? 95% of total worth. So insured percentage is 95%. He will get 95% of total cost of that shop. Yes, clear? Okay. So it is 12:10. Period is over, no? Yes? Okay. So now we stop here. We'll continue further in the next video. Bye. I will upload this video on the YouTube. All of you go through the video in the YouTube.